is a 1941 GE LCP-609. It came in. It came in, yeah, like I receive them all the time. I bought this one. It's the cabinet's in real rough shape. There used to be a GE sticker, decal, whatever, water slide, like right in here, so I can see somebody's been doing something. There's crack, and I'll show you the inside momentarily. I think one of these pieces of wood is moving. This one, whatever. So the cabinet needs some work. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with it, but it does work now, and I'm going to show you momentarily what I had to do to get this one running. Takes a while to warm up. There we go.
They know going to the dentist might not be your most exciting.
We're in the basement. It's daytime. That's always my excuse. I should put up an antenna outside.
Jamaica, Liberia.
Choose hospital for special.
Okay, so that's the dial. Let me turn it around here. One moment. Okay, from this side, I had to replace the dial light wires. And when the guy shipped it, it had all of these glass envelope tubes, which are kind of cool. I mean, when you are looking at the back of a radio, it's nice to see the light coming from the tubes. But I think it was this tube here. The gentleman tried to, I think he was trying to remove them for shipping, and the glass envelope pulled out of the base, and he just kind of put it back in, and in shipping it rolled around and broke another tube. So I was 2 tubes short, and one of them was SQ12 SQ7, which aren't exactly the cheapest tubes to come by. The cord looks good. I did have to replace the antenna. It had that rubber wire, and in fact this replacement might even have the rubber wire as well. And I'm going to show you the interesting thing that I had to do to fix it. Alright, so you can see, let me shut the power off here. Now, for some reason, the transformer was disconnected. I had to rewire on both sides of the transformer. It was just cut. And I think the guy was trying to solve the no sound problem that I was having. And if you look, if I can get this thing to work, let's see here. Right there, the terminal coming from the voice coil inside the magnet was broken, and it's a hair thin wire. You can barely see the thing even when you're looking at it, and it was broken. That's why I was getting no sound at all, so I had to rewire or take one thread out of a wire and put it in there, and geez, and solder it. And there's no space. It's actually cut up underneath the basket. It's cut under there, so you couldn't even see. I mean, unless you were actively looking at the speaker, and I happened to just look at it. I was going to test the terminal on the speaker, and I couldn't. The wire was missing, so I knew there was going to be no sound. Once I put that in, it worked. There was some sound, but it was coming out of the transformer, not the speaker. And that's about it. Just a recap and get rid of those crummy rubber wires, hence the new wires up top. And that was it. And it was back in business. Yeah, that's it. All right, so that's 1941. Oh, and this is painful. The dial cords. I hate doing dial cords. I've heard people say that on these videos where people are fixing radios, and dial cords they hate, and indeed, I hate doing dial cords as well. It was a pain in the butt. I had to go find a radio with a similar dial cord in the Beatman's dial cord book, and I just used that one, and fortunately it worked out. All right, so that's 1941 General Electric LCP-609.